Hello, welcome to episode 18 of Reality Monday with Damila Imapa. Oh, I am so excited. It is the first episode in 2018, and although I did not really have time to sit down and do any scripting on this episode, so I will just be freestyling and ranting for this episode. So I hope you gain as much as you can gain in the middle of all the rant. Without wasting too much time, I'll just go right into it. So I attended the University of Ilorin and studied geology, finished 2018, went to service ending of 2018 and came back the ending of 2019. And when I came back, I had a plan all drafted out. Before I went for service though, during my undergraduate years, I started learning photography, but I didn't really put my mind into making it as a full-blown job where I'll be earning from. And when I came back, I met my bosses and told them that what I wanted to do was get a scholarship, study abroad, and then come back. And it was towards that line that I was planning, and I knew the challenges of studying abroad. It was not possible for you to just go there like that. It was money intensive, and since I did not come from a rich background, I knew that I had to hustle for that money. So I was thinking I was going to get a job, save, then use that to study abroad. But unfortunately, coronavirus was looking at me in the eyes and telling me, bros, kupoke. It's plenty. It was looking at me in the eyes. I did not know, and that was when reality hit me. Reality hit me a lot in 2020. Every single plan I made, it just went down the drain. Like every single plan I made. But then I went through a whole different stages in 2020. I went through a depression stage. I went through a family issue stage. I went so many stages that made me learn so much. And to be honest, I don't regret anything. I started my podcast 2020, and I am really grateful for that. Even though I do not have the audience that I want yet, but I know the plans that I have. And what I would say I learned most in 2020 was that things do not go the way you plan it, but that does not mean that you should stop planning. When things don't go well for you, you sit down and re-strategize and look at the things that work for you. I did a lot of hiding in 2020, and I felt that was because I was thinking I was going to get a job, just stay low-key, where none of my classmates would know what I was doing, and then I would live a somewhat secret underground off-radar life. Or to be honest, even my dreams and aspirations did not go with living a low-key life. I have to be in the open. That's what some of us mistake. You don't have to hide yourself totally. You have sometimes when you do some things that require people to know about it before you can earn from it, or before you can do something great with it, because you have to connect with people. And if you don't open up, if you don't open yourself out there, you cannot connect. So that was one of the things I learned too. You have to study yourself and look at what works for you. So I learned that I do not have to hide every part of my life, and I need to be more open and meet new people, share new ideas, get to connect, and so many other things. So for me, all these things fall under the most important factor before you can succeed in anything, which is discipline. That's one of the things that 2020 taught me, that if you are not disciplined enough, you are deceiving yourself. No matter the dreams that you have, it's not just going to work without discipline. Even if you see luck, you have to still be disciplined to have that work ethic, have that courage to push on, have the courage to get out of depression, have the courage to work and continue working even though things do not go very well. And this is very important, and that was what I learned again. And lastly but not the least, because I learned so many things, is the fact that you should not be too greedy, and know how you spend money, know how to manage money. 2020 I did not earn at all. I was dependent on home, but that taught me so much, because depending on home taught me how to manage money a lot, because I was not getting even nearly close to what I needed. I could not buy stuff for myself, not to even talk of go out for myself. So I had to be really money conscious, and I really appreciate that fact. That's taught me a lot. But going on, I don't think I can cope like that, because no matter, even if you do not like money, you still need money to pursue your dreams, no matter what your dreams are in this life. So just make sure that you know how to manage money, and even when money is not there, you know how to live your life and not allow any other person like disturb you. Because nowadays, if you are a guy and you don't have money, it's almost like you are useless. A lot of girls will not even look at your side. But then that's not really a problem. You are facing your dreams, and the thing with focus, like trying to achieve your dream, is that when you are more conscious of yourself, you tend to know that if anybody would stay in your life, they will stay in your life not because of the money that you have, but because they really care about you. And it is when you do not have that money that you tend to see those people. So I think that is one of the things that not being too greedy and not wanting money too much actually makes you achieve. So these are most of the things that I really learned in 2020,